It's okay, baby. You can watch without me if you want. I won't judge. I don't know how many. I'll play some more tomorrow. Before work. How many? How many swamp lizards do you think I need to get? Only 545? That's not too bad. Huh? My friend's playing it. You should see her character. It's hilarious. She's in Hufflepuff. Or Ravenclaw. She's like, Ravenclaw is a bunch of fucking nerds.
Really? It was someone else that got Gryffindor. Chose Gryffindor, basically.
You remember that mask? You remember when he was so fucking excited to get that mask? He's like, oh my god.
Well, like, it pisses me off to, like, watch other people play it. It's like, especially the one guy, like, he was not doing the Revelio anywhere.
Really?
And just running past, like, scrolls and chests and, like, just missing everything and, like, just doing things really weird and then he was like, I don't have any levels. He's like, he's like, oh, I don't have enough levels to wear anything. So he's like running around in his base robe, like way into the game, like just rushing through like the missions and stuff, and like not doing any, like looking and like missing out on chests and like that was aggravating. Like seeing him like run past chests, or like he was like, oh, I don't know how to get to that, or oh, there's a thing here, I guess I can't do that now. And he would just run away, and I was like, you could do that. Like, just, like...
See, I have the
I'm not gonna say anything, but, like, just no, like, no trying to... No curiosity about, like...
See, I have the opposite problem, where I'm like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, hey, look at it. Oh, I have to come back here later. I'm not gonna remember this. Hey, what's that? Ooh, 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 ooh. And so I burn myself out. Because I'm like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
There's a lot in that game, so like I don't think it doesn't really matter if you don't find everything. And
Yeah, but see, my OCD in video games when it comes to open world is like...
A lot of the chests are just, you know, random equipment and stuff.
What's the point? Whoa, David's playing something other than Borderlands? Is he alright?
What, really?
I know. I don't think I've ever seen him play another game before. I mean, fair enough, like you build your following off of... He almost has 800 followers now. He was at a measly 570 or something when I started watching. So apparently this Metroid Prime remake is like the greatest thing ever. It's apparently like a masterpiece.
Yeah, apparently they just made a perfect recreation of it. They didn't really change anything. Like, if you liked the old game, you're gonna definitely like the new one.
Yeah, it just looks amazingly better.
Yeah. That's pretty much similar to the Dead Space 1 remake. Like, they just made it look very beautiful. Like a complete overhaul.
Yeah, like the Demon Souls.
Yeah.
Well, Demon Souls, they actually did change a little bit of it. like mechanically. They changed the combat.
Oh, they made it so it's more modern controls.
Yeah,
right?
they made it modern, and they made the mechanics different. It wasn't actually like the same game combat was.
Yeah, I don't know if they did that with Metroid. I think they just
No.
increased the
Ooh,
quality.
piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
What did I get? 34 is what? Not snowy butterflies yet. I can barehand young implants now, which sounds dirty.
It's those.
Somebody left with their 11-year-old. Because, you know, in the Shadow Puppets, they do the blowjob.
Yeah.
And Harrison came back out and he's like, oh, ruining Lion King for your 11-year-old. And he's like, don't you guys remember the blowjob scene in the original? Or it's just me? That guy got up with his kid instantaneous. He's like, nope, out.
Like it says on your ticket, 16.
I know.
Like.
But they think they're special and they can bring their 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old. I don't even know why we even allow them in. It's a 16 plus show. You should only allow 16-year-olds.
Well, it's because we can't check
Which is
ID.
stupid to me. Like, if you're gonna make an adult show, make it adults
So,
only.
If you walk up with your child and say, yeah, they're 16, like, we can't ID the child.
See, they should just fucking. They should
It's
make
the
it.
same thing with the other shows. Like, you need to be 5 to enter the theater. And so often people will walk up with like 2-year-olds and they'll be like, they're 5. And I'm like, your baby's in a stroller.
No, we turn them away. We actually say no. Which, I mean, it's fair for that show.
Yeah, if they're, well, it's humanity too, like.
Yeah, if they look 5 or under, we say no. You're immediately nope. Sorry.
Like, if you.
Like, we don't even allow strollers in the theater.
Yeah, well, there's no reason why a 16-year-old would need a stroller.
But I like my stroller, Mom! Mom!
Yeah, like at Ka, like, the kid was obviously like 2. They were in a stroller. They had a baby bottle.
What you mean, dear?
That was weird. Because, like, I thought most people, like, gave their kids, like, sippy cups and stuff. Because our bottle's, like, not good for you once you have teeth.
I don't know, actually.
Like,
I don't think they are.
I'm, like, 99% certain.
Something to do with,
I
like,
was told, like, sucking will make your teeth, like,
yeah.
stick out.
That's why my teeth are so fucked up. But
Running around with a baby bottle.
no, I just run
when
around
you were,
and
like, 6.
I just run around and suck the fuck out of shit. Non-stop sucking. That's all I do. Suck, suck, suck. You can have those. That's fine.
No, I mean, like, they tell you to get your child to, like, sippy cups or, like, little cups and things because, like, they're not babies. They shouldn't be sucking on a nipple anymore. So, like, it really annoys me
Well, excuse you.
when I see, like, older children, like, sucking on.
If I want to
bottles.
suck on a nipple at 20, 25, 30 years old, I will suck on a nipple.
How you're getting your food.
That's what you think.
But,
Into party jump.
there's, I don't know, we always warn people. I'm like, if your child does not look old enough to be attending this show, you run the risk of being turned away at the door.
Fair enough.
Like, if they're like, but they're really big for their age and they're very calm and I've taken her to ballet and opera and I'm like, if you walk up to the door and your child does not look 5, there's a chance they can say no. You can be turned away at the door. And I was like, then you're gonna have to have one person of your party sit outside with the baby.
What?
So I was like, you can either go to the box office and discuss with them
Oops.
to reschedule, or, you know, if one parent wants to go in and watch the early show and then the other parent can go in and watch the late show. I was like, but they don't offer refunds because you have a child. And I'm like, you cannot bring babies to the show. And they sit there and argue with me, and I'm like, they will not ID your child, but just be aware that's a risk. And they're always like, okay. And I'm like, alright, I've told you what it was, and if you're gonna fight with me on it, like, it's not my place to tell you. And I'm like, children need to be 5. Because they'll be like, they're like 4, and I'm like, children need to be 5 to enter the theater. And then they're like,
Someone
they're 5.
was doing that. They were like, 5 this year, or and
Ooh, piece of candy.
we were like, yes, 5 this year. He's like, what if they're very close? We're like, no.
Mystere is like even meaner. Like, you can bring babies, but you have to buy a seat for them.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I wish more of the
If
theater
they're-
was like Mystere. Mystere seems fucking dope.
if they're like,
They don't take prisoners.
if they're 1 and above, a 1-year-old,
You have to buy them a
wobbly,
ticket.
wobbly little baby that's 12 months old, you have to buy a ticket for that 1-year-old.
That's funny.
If it's like a newborn, you can sit with the newborn in your lap. But if it's 1-year-old, so if the child is sitting up on their own, you have to buy a seat for them.
That's fun. That's good.
Unless it's like a floppy little baby, then you can hold it. But people will always try and like sneak their older children in. They're like, no, it's my daughter. She'll sit on my lap. And I'm like, your daughter is 6. She needs to buy a ticket. And they're like, no, she'll just sit on my lap the entire performance. She's free. And I was like, the age is 1. So you cannot carry in your 6-year-old and pretend like they're a newborn. Like,
What?
and then they're like, well, I don't know why I have to buy a ticket for my baby. And I was like, do you want to see the show or not? Like, I mean, there's children, like, child price tickets. So you are welcome to bring your child. Like, it's not like they turn anyone away for babies. But
So apparently this is 17,000 XP an hour. We are at 24,000, and we need to get to 101,000. So, at almost 20k an hour, that's what? 3 hours? That's not too bad. I just gotta do this for 3 more hours, and I'll have my goal again. I'm making spin the wheel! Yo-wee!
Yeah, but that one, like, that's one where if they write to us and they're like, I bought the tickets before there was an age, or
They bought the tickets before there was an age?
before there was an age restriction. For the first, like, 6 months that the show was on sale, there was no age restriction. So they thought it was, like, an okay show for children. And,
What, mine?
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming someone complained and they were like, oh.
No, it was before the show even started airing.
Oh.
But when it went on sale, there was no age restriction. And then once,
Wow, these little bastards.
like a week before the show, they started putting an age restriction on the tickets and stuff. So people were like, but I bought tickets for my kids. And I was like, do you want a refund? Because I'll just cancel your tickets. Like, I cancel them. I'm not gonna sit here and be like,
I don't know why people bring their kid here anyways.
I don't know why people bring babies to Las Vegas.
I mean, I guess if you can't afford a babysitter but can afford a trip, that's my only assumption. Or they're just too cheap to...
Well, like, some people are like, oh, but, you know, I want my kids to vacation with me, and I get that. Like, you go to Hawaii, you go to
Florida.
You go to Disneyland, you go to Florida, whatever, like, you bring your kids.
This is basically like they had kids and they're like, oh, fuck, we can't do what we want anymore. I guess we have to take them with. Like, my
You should
parents,
not be bringing
when
your
I was
babies.
too young, my parents just threw me at my grandparents.
Yeah, you leave them with other family and stuff that'll take care of them.
Like, when I was 4, and they were like, no, you're too young to go to Florida.
Or if,
They just left me at home. I remember that very fondly.
or,
Just kidding. I remember it very torturously watching my parents get in the car and drive away. And I'm stuck with grandma and grandpa for 2 weeks.
like, I honestly just didn't go on vacation. I just didn't go places. Like, aside to, like, the beach and stuff, like, places where you can bring kids, like,
Were you
I-
getting naughty at the body shop?
I wouldn't bring them into a casino. Do I want them around, like, gambling and people smoking and a bunch of drunk assholes and stuff? No. That's not what,
Yeah, this is the worst place to bring your child. Just saying.
like your teenager can probably, you know, chill in the hotel room, go to the pool. There's, like, you can bring them to the restaurants and stuff, like, your teenager. But, like, people who bring, like, their little kids and babies and stuff, I don't understand that. Like, the fuck is wrong with you bringing, like someone was like, yeah, I brought my 4-year-old, my 6-year-old, and my 7-year-old, and I was like, what are they gonna do? And they were like, well, there's entertainment. And I was like, okay, you can do, like, the sharkery. You can probably do, like, a tour, like, people will bring their kids on, like, helicopter tours and stuff. Like, flying over the Grand Canyon. And I'm like, okay.
Oh my god, how close am I? Oh, 2 XP off. That's funny.
Like there's some things to do. There's like arcades and stuff. I think that was like Circus Circus was very much geared towards
Ooh,
like
piece of candy.
children. But then they started realizing that like they just had a casino overrun with children and like
I can get your them things.
like people without children didn't want to go there because why the hell would you go to a casino that has like just kids everywhere? Because they had like a midway like arcade level above the casino. Where they have like carnival games and stuff. And yeah, people just too often would go there with like kids and just it became too much geared towards children, so like they were losing money because like people don't want to go gamble with their babies, so like they would go and like play games, watch the free circus acts, which were lame, and
But the promotional looks so good.
no, I've watched the circus acts there. They're shit. And yeah, basically like it was where you brought your kids, and then they built the Adventure Dome.
Everyone talks about how shit the Adventure Dome is.
It is. It's meant for kids.
They'll be like, man, I went there as a kid. They need to update it.
Around Halloween, it's fun because they turn off all the lights and they blow a bunch of like fog, and they decorate it and make it scary. And then they have people running around with chainsaws that chase you. So like right around Halloween, it's probably fun. Other times, no. But yeah, Circus Circus like went too much towards families, and that's why they've just always struggled, because like they were never able to capture like the adult gambling that all the other hotels did. Either that or all the other hotels have shows and like concerts. They have like they have like little concert halls and stuff and like upscale restaurants, and Circus Circus couldn't manage any of that. Like, you basically go there, you eat burgers and hot dogs, and you play your little like circus games. But that's about it. Like, it's
Yes, drink, please. No, I said I didn't want any more, but now I'm thirsty.
I'd be happier if they just demolished the place because it's old, it's dingy.
They might. I mean, if they're taking down the Mirage, if they're taking down Tropicana.
Well, because they built the fairgrounds right there next to it.
Oh, I know.
So I think everybody was hoping that they would tear it down and remodel it, make it into something
Better.
nice. In fact, they could probably just do like a hotel with like a ton of rooms, and they would be okay because it's next to the fairground. So anytime there's like a big event there, because they'll have like concerts, big music festivals there. Like everybody stays at the Circus because it's walking distance. You just, yeah, your room sucks, but whatever. Like you're not spending that much time in the room anyways. Like you're just sleeping in the room, so it doesn't matter. So you get your cheap ass room from the Circus, and you walk 5 minutes down to the fairgrounds.
You fucking slippery little lizard bastards. Fall into my net, damn it.
I mean, they built like Resorts World and all that other stuff, so like I've wanted to go there, I just haven't. It's just not very accessible and there's not much there.
Yeah.
That's overtly appealing to me.
Oh, we got one.
Because originally when it was announced, it was going to be like basically like Chinatown, but on the strip. So it was going to have like a huge marketplace, a bunch of restaurants, a bunch of like fun like Asian stuff.
That was supposed to be Resorts World, or?
Yeah, that was supposed to be Resorts World. Because it's owned by, like, pretty sure, like, Chinese investors or
Is
something.
it owned by Tennyson? Because they own fucking everything. Let me look. It's probably owned by fucking... No, it's owned by the Genting Group.
But it was supposed to be very Asian themed. It's supposed to really cater to...
They're actually owned by a place in Malaysia.
They really wanted to cater to
You're racist,
Asians.
honey.
They really wanted to cater to Asians and have like a Asian
I don't know, they seem to be doing pretty good.
Asian themed hotel. So it's supposed to be like a Asian market, like within the building.
We actually had people from, I didn't mean to attack you. We had people from Singapore today. And Harrison, and the comedian was being very racist. He was like, do you guys all know each other? Or am I just racist? And he's like, Kahoot sounds like a city in Singapore, right?
So it's supposed to have these huge pools and stuff. I've not heard anything about any of it. I've not actually been inside this hotel.
There's actually quite a few of them. There's one in the Bahamas. There's one in Florida, New York. There's another one in New York. Actually, there's 3 in New York.
Yeah, so it was supposed to have like a little river running around, and then like a little marketplace with a ton of little stores and stuff. And,
What the fuck happened? The pandemic happened to it? Is that what happened?
yeah,
They were like, fuck it.
so they ditched the Asian theme, I guess.
Oh, no, it's got a bunch of the stuff inside. So it's got an indoor food street
Yeah,
with food stalls.
yeah.
And features Western and Southeast Asian food.
But I
There's a
thought,
10-foot tall Lucky Cat in the lobby. Now I want to go. Oh, it's made with gold coins. Cool. Can I see it?
The issue is, I don't know anyone that's actually been inside.
Oh, there's one in the Cosmopolitan too.
This is what it looks like. You can't get up close to it.
Well, that's kind of neat.
You can only look at it from distance.
It's made with gold coins.
I mean, I guess it's pretty.
It's kind of cool that it's in front of or on a bar. Oh, they get room service by Grubhub. That's interesting. So it's got 40 restaurants and bars.
It's supposed to be like the
It's
most
got the world's largest steakhouse.
luxurious.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's wood, not world.
It's supposed to be the most luxurious
I can't read.
hotel.
Yeah, it's got a Southeast Asia and island theme. It's got an outdoor pool venue. It's got a nightclub. Interesting.
Yeah, it cost 4.3 billion to make.
That's it? Seems pretty cheap for us.
4.3 billion?
I don't know, what was that like 10 years ago?
Getting table verified. Cherokee. It's the dragon.
Well, apparently they made $13 million in 2021 in New York. It's got 3,500 rooms. That is a lot of rooms. I wonder if a lot of the Singapore people stay there.
Like it was supposed to be ultra luxurious. Yes, he's not. Like way over the top.
It's actually quite cheap. $84 a night for the deluxe room. I know, but 84 nights sounds okay. I'm sorry, it's 146 a night with taxes and fees. God forbid we get anything without taxes and fees, let me tell you.
Yeah, like whatever it is, add on 20% for
Everything?
taxes.
God damn fucking snails.
No, just for taxes. And then, 'cause there'll be like resort taxes and things. And then there's a $30 resort fee. And then there's like a $10,
What was that?
$10 for like internet. This thing's recording.
Yeah, well, it can record in hell. Where it
It
belongs.
probably is.
Good.
Um,
Hell sucks. It's just the devil whistling into your ear. Real close, just. Sorry, Leo.
Yeah, you get like a pool fee and everything, like even if you don't use it. You
What about a pole fee? Can I get a stripper pole in my room?
No.
What the fuck? If I was rich enough to have fuck you money, I'd definitely put a stripper pole in my hotel.
Why?
For you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. 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 Ooh, I'm liking Rich Mark. Rich me is great. Rich Deadly. Top class, man. World class. Can this fucking snail get away from my traps, please? What is with all this shit in my way? There's gas, there's these shitty snails. I'm just trying to hunt her. Why should you just treat me with respect? Ow.
See, my friend he gets like the same thing. Like some of his videos have 200 views, some of them have 10,000 views. Like it goes
Ooh, piece of
back
candy.
and forth.
This is making no sense.
No, it doesn't.
How stupid.
You have like a video with 300 views, a video with 200 views, and then right next to it a video with 16,000 views.
Stupid. YouTube algorithm is fucking garbage.
Like right next to it. And there's no difference between one video and another. Like they're all the same amount of time. Like this one has 150 views, and this one right next to it has 27,000 views.
It's
Like,
dumb.
like there's such a huge.
How many subs does he have?
Like this one, 114 views, 23,000 views. Like it doesn't make.
I
any
really
sense.
do believe that when you get to a certain point on YouTube, that
he doesn't stream no more. It's all just YouTube content. He has 3,000.
see, that doesn't make any sense either to me. Like when you get constant like 10,000 views, 20,000 views, like, and your sub numbers don't go up, like what? And then you look at some YouTubers where they get 100k views and all of a sudden their sub numbers are up like 60k and you're like,
Oh, is it 3K?
no, that's 3,000.
Yeah, 3.3K.
7,000. Yeah.
Yeah, 3,000 subs.
Isn't that weird though? You would think if you got 10,000 views on multiple videos, you would hit past like the view count. So weird. YouTube is so fucking stupid. Another thing YouTube will do, like even when you're big, if you don't actually follow the algorithm that YouTube wants, you won't even show up for your subscribers either. Like the people that you are actually subscribed to won't show up in your like YouTube thing because the algorithm is so fucking stupid. I've heard of that happening to a lot of people. And so they have to make their content cater to the algorithm. Otherwise it just doesn't show up. And I really don't give a fuck about the algorithm. If it wants to make me popular, fine. If it doesn't, fuck it. I don't care. I'm not gonna sit and try to game the system. People don't want to watch me. And then kiss my ass. Oh, I'm bored out of my damn mind already. But I've gotten almost 5 levels. I only gotta do this for another 3 hours. It's evened. When can I do 3 traps? Level 40. We're almost there. I wonder if it's worth using 3 traps right now. I'm gonna get the 40 and then I'm gonna go to bed. And catch 24.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Hello.
My legs are so sore today. Hmm. Damn it. Why won't no one go to this trap over here? And I really like this middle trap. We're almost there. So tired. There, 40 hunter deer. Bing.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yay. I can now set 3 traps at once. Hi, Zane. Off and on. So my plan is to just do some YouTube streams, some non-YouTube streams, etc. It's kind of just YouTube, Twitch, just to give the YouTuber accounts a nice, little stream here and there. Nope. So our next goal is 50 hunter. We're at 40 already, which isn't bad. Hunter is much faster. Mainly because I was able to buy the bird snares. I don't know where they went. I was able to buy the bird snares, although I lost one apparently. And then I had nets and logs in my inventory from the Forgotten Souls. But here's our stats. Look at that. Oh, we reached 700 total level, honey. Woo! 700 total level. Almost all of it is in combat. We have 10 days of playing time? Nope. 9 days and 14 hours of playing time. We only have 30 in our collection log. I wonder what it is. 3 in the clue. Oh, I completed a medium clue. I have nothing in. So I found out Mahogany Homes is actually a minigame, so I'm going to bar myself from doing that from now on. I didn't know it was a minigame when I did it. What else is in my... Is it other? No pets. Yeah, it's my miscellaneous. Oh, I have 5 right skulls, 2 long bones, mossy keys, giant key. What skipper hat, iron boots. What else? Oh, the random event stuff, right. So, I also found out that Warriors Guild is a minigame. And I didn't even think about that when I did it for a little bit. Because I did do it. And if I bar all minigames, I can't get defenders then. Although you can't have access to the basement of the Warriors Guild? But I don't remember how you actually do it. Let's see. In the basement of the Warriors Guild, accessible by a trapdoor, the exit is another large room containing level 106 Cyclops. Oh, so I can't access it unless I have the Rune Defender. Oh, it's the only way to get the Dragon Defender as well. However, if I get 99 attack and wear the attack cape before entering the basement, Cyclops room will allow the player to stay in the room free of charge as long as the skill cape is equipped. Huh. It's definitely time for bed. So, I'm a little torn on the whole no minigame thing. I don't quite know how to agree to it. Because minigames are such a broad... They're a very broad spectrum. And I don't quite know how to separate without kind of being like, but... You know... Because creature creation is apparently a minigame as well. And I use that a lot. And so was Mahogany Homes, which I didn't even think about as being a minigame. But I guess it makes sense. So I'm not exactly sure. I might run a poll for that. See what the community thinks. Because there's so many different kinds of mini games. Like there's the mini games where you don't do combat at all, which I'm thinking I just bought all of those. But I already did one of those on accident because I didn't know Mahogany Homes was an actual mini game. So I was like, oh, whoops. And then Warriors Guild is also considered a mini game. And I didn't know that either. But that's the only way to get defenders. So I might make the exception on that. I don't know. It's kind of in the same vein as the store stuff too. Side boob. Side boob. What a whore.
Oh, she's got boobs hanging out all over the place. What are you talking about?
Does she? I never noticed.
Most of her looks are
Tits out?
tits out.
I guess that's why she's popular. I don't know. I don't pay attention to her. wonder if there would have been a way for me to train Hunter. I guess if I really wanted to do no stores at all, I could have trained Hunter to 15 via lamps. Or digging for sandworms, I guess? No. Well, I could have lamped it to 15 and then did butterflies. And then the net traps. If I really wanted, I guess maybe extreme isn't the best word. It's kind of like extreme. Because it kind of skirts some lines, honestly speaking. But I don't know. I'm having fun with it, so I can't complain. And that's the most important part. Alright. So, I am actually probably gonna go to sleep now. I just wanted a little stream, get 40 Hunter. I mean, we're 63,000 XP from 50. And then we spin the wheel again! Which is always exciting. Fire making? Fletching, construction, I am very scared of. But thank you for stopping by, Zing. I appreciate it. And thank you, CVenVK, for talking to me. And it was just going to be a short stream. Just got done with work, so I'm just kind of tired. I have a headache. But have a good one. Good night, everybody. Ta-ta for now.